we interrupt your regular scheduled programming to bring you this very important service announcement. Do not click that Boost Post button on Facebook. So there's nothing inherently wrong with the Boost Post button, but you need to understand how it works. So when you click Boost Post, that tells Facebook that you want it to optimize for engagement. That's fine if engagement is what you're looking for, but if your goal is actually to drive website traffic or to get views on your video or to reach as many unique people as possible, so individuals, then the Boost Post isn't really what you should be doing. And even if your goal is engagement, you're much better off using the post engagement campaign type within Facebook Ads Manager than to click the Boost Post button. The second reason is that with Facebook Ads Manager, you have much more control. So you're able to identify your ideal target market. But Boost Post generally asks you for age, gender, location. You can target people who like your page or people who like your page and their friends. But other than that, you don't get a whole lot of options. It does give you the ability to choose certain interests and that sort of thing, but again, it's kind of all lumped together. Whereas if you do Ads Manager, you could do one audience, for example, that maybe it's small business owners as one. Then you might have another audience or ad set that's people that like your Facebook page. And you might have another one that's people who have engaged with your posts. So with Ads Manager, you're actually able to break out your audiences into separate groups under the Ad Sets feature. But Boost Post, you're just doing one broad category and you're trying to hit everybody with that one boost. The third reason that you shouldn't use the Boost Post button is that that ad becomes attached to your page. So what happens is you create a post, then you hit the Boost Post button, and that will be both your ad and your post in the one. So it's public on your page. But now if you're targeting, you want to target two different groups. And I always use a real estate example because it's an easy one for people to conceptualize. So say I'm selling a house on a quiet cul-de-sac. One group that may be interested in this particular property would be young families. So families that have young children because they want to be in the quiet, safe cul-de-sac. Another group may be seniors because they like that it's quiet and peaceful. So these are two totally different audiences, and the reason that they're interested is totally different from each other. So you want to speak to them in a way that's going to resonate best with them. So if you're using Ads Manager, you're able to create separate ads that speak to those people in different ways or in the way that's going to best resonate with them. But if you're just hitting Boost Post, you have to be general enough that it's going to appeal to a broad audience. And we all know that when things are general, they don't really stick. They don't resonate with us. We don't feel compelled to check out whatever that particular product or service is. So 3 reasons as a sum up is 1, the Boost Post optimizes for engagement. 2, if you use Ads Manager, then you have more control over your creative, your budget, and your targeting. And 3, if you use Boost Post, it's one post that goes out to everybody or one ad instead of having separate ads that speak to different target markets in the way that would most resonate with them. So again, if you know what the Boost Post does, then it's not a big deal to use it, but it is really important to think about what your goal is, who your audience is, and how you can communicate with them in a way that's going to make them act